Till further notice.
It's our right to let the dishes soak overnight.
And to mow the lawn tomorrow, wish.
We proudly declare that yes, we are still watching that.
And no, we won't be cooking tonight.
We, the lazy, are taking back lazy.
By getting comfy on our LaZBoy furniture.
LaZBoy, long live the lazy.
Yes, we should all be comfortable at home, and that's what LaZBoy is all about. So we're glad that they have partnered with us here at HSN, and we're bringing you such an amazing value on what will be your brand new favorite place to sit in your home. You're watching HSN. I'm Tamara Hooks. I'm your host, and I love starting my day like this. We've got a full hour of LaZBoy recliners today. We've got the hour now. There's one more show later on this evening, and then that's it for the next several months. So I want you to just kind of join us and watch, because you will find this beautiful full leather recliner that is so comfortable for you and other members of your family. We've got lots of great colors, all of the ones that are gonna be great for your interiors and what you've just been wanting. We have free shipping. We've got amazing pricing today. And why should you buy your LaZBoy here at HSN versus maybe anywhere else? Because they are offered in lots of other places. LaZBoy is the name when you think of recliner and comfort. Well, the fact that we do have flex pay, so we make it very affordable for you to get it home comfortably. You can use any major credit card to get flex pay, but we also have our 18-month VIP financing. So if you have an HSN card, which we know thousands of you do, you can get no interest VIP financing for 18 months, and it's like having an 18-month flex pay. So we make it, again, even more comfortable and affordable for you. When you order it, your delivery will be scheduled within a few weeks, and scheduled means it's not gonna just show up at your door. You'll know when it's coming, and it'll come for you when it's convenient for you. We've got in-home white glove delivery, and that's important, and that's included as well. So if you are looking to bring this in your home and you're thinking, there's no way that I could lift it, take it out of the box, carry it to where I want it to be, no worries, because that's what white glove delivery is. Now, if you don't want anybody to come in your home, they'll still deliver it on your schedule when you say, and they'll leave it at the threshold. So you've got complete comfort and control when it comes to your LaZBoy. Now, when it comes to control, also meaning if you're the kind of person who says, I just want to press a button and all of the comfort comes to me, well, that's where the options come to you as well. There is the power option where you've got a remote control, and it will power how you lean back, how you sit up, the position of your head and your back and your feet and the seat, all of it. If you're saying, not into the electronics, I'd really just rather do it myself, well, that's where the manual option comes in. So you can just lift a lever, and you can see the lever right here that I've got. You lift that lever, and then now you can control all of the different options for yourself as well. Now, let me share with you. We have some of the best pricing that you're going to find. The thing is, when you go out to retail and you see the value, now this is gonna be for the manual option, you'd be paying nearly $2,000 for this exact same leather LaZBoy recliner. Our price today on the manual, we took off over $600 off of that price. And you have flex pay, remember, and all of the deliveries included, in-home white glove delivery, all of that is included. So there's nothing extra that you're paying for. So if you want the manual, it's about $277 on a flex pay. And if you get this using your HSN card, you can get your 18-month VIP financing, which would make your flex pay $76.96 on your HSN card. But you still get your LaZBoy within a couple of weeks of today when you're ordering. Now, if you want the power option, and I love the power option, it just makes life so much simpler and easier. It's completely up to you. At retail, you'd be paying almost $3,000 for this exact same leather LaZBoy recliner. We took over $1,000 off of that price. You do have flex pay of $377, but if you use your HSN card, then your 18-month flex pay would be $104.72, and you still get your LaZBoy within a couple of weeks. So I want you to give us a few moments while you're sitting and having your coffee for the day. I want you to listen to the presentation, and if this is something that you've been wanting for yourself or for your partner, this is the time to do it. Let me show you the colors. The one that I'm sitting in is called Ice, and it's been very popular because we all like that light, airy kind of look. But if you're afraid of this because either you have kids or you have pets, or you wear your denim jeans or those kinds of things, no worries, because the way this leather has been treated, you don't have to worry about stains. So if you want the Ice, that's the one that I'm sitting in right here. I'm gonna hop up and show you all of the others as well. Next to me is this beautiful navy, and this is stunning. We've been seeing a lot of this beautiful blue color in interiors lately. So if you love this navy blue leather, how fantastic would that be? You can get that home, and we've got that for you in both the power and the manual option. Next to that one, we've got, and probably the most in quantity, because this is the one that so many people go for, and it's this gorgeous walnut, and I love the walnut. I just do. To me, it just looks cozy, and it looks like home. So if you love this walnut color, I want you to definitely dive in, and you can see that beautiful full grain leather detail all the way through and through when you're looking at this walnut. We also have it for you in gray, because of course gray is such a huge option when it comes to home interior design and colors. So of course you've got that gray option as well. So these are your choices: gray, walnut, navy, and Ice. Which one are you thinking about bringing into your home? Or if it's gonna be you and a partner and you want more than just one LaZBoy, while you've got such a great value today, I want you to go ahead and make the choices that are right for you. Amy Salm is joining us up early this morning.
Nice and early. Yes.
It is so great to have you. Amy
Thank you. Have a
is the
seat.
expert. Oh, thank you.
Please have a seat.
I don't mind if I do. Is the expert when it comes to LaZBoy. We've been happy to have you here at HSN for so many years as well.
It's been my pleasure, and it's always fun to be with you at home as well. I want to start out, if I can, and just talk about the James recliner, the James Plus. This is the first time we've had the James here at HSN, and you asked us to bring it in. And where did we decide to put it in? We decided to put it in this scrumptious leather. It is so soft, it's so supple. The graining in it is phenomenal. And the texture and the look is dynamite. It will go with anything that's like contemporary or traditional in the home. It's not one way or the other. And the smile design is one of the designs that we've used for years and years because it's our most popular. It's how you sit in the back where we have the Dacron, and we'll show you the factory footage in a minute so I can explain more of that. But this is where that upper back, the shoulders, the neck, and the head will rest, and we give you all that pillow padded comfort. Underneath that is your lumbar pillow, and that, as you can see, has the shape of that same smile. That's because this comes in and protects the kidneys. We don't necessarily think about when we hurt our back that it's always the lower back. Sometimes it's the mid back, and when it does, it radiates to the kidneys and down below. That's why we support that for the comfort. And then the chair itself, I'm gonna pick up my wireless remote. This wireless remote is exclusive to LaZBoy. It's designed and patented, and this has all the bells and whistles so that you can operate the chair with just the touch of a fingertip. So it also has a home button. This is how you get back to the upright seated, and if you see, Tamara is rocking. And then you have two memory buttons like you might have in your car. So if you have one user, you can get a memory button. If you have two users, you each have your own. And then you can have your start of your actual reclining. So the first button is a motor, and it operates the back. And as it reclines, look at the front. Because if you are 5'10" to 6'2", this chair is actually designed for you. The back reclines and the leg rest seat moves forward. That's a hinged action, so it's already preparing itself for someone with a taller back and longer legs. Then the second layer of buttons raises the leg rest one touch at a time. And then you can also hold down both buttons, go to a full recline, which is now, Tamara, 66 inches of comfort, which is only a few inches shorter than a twin or full-size mattress. So this is what we call the full bed recline. Now, if you want to sit up and watch television, or read or have a conversation, we have a fourth motor that operates the headrest. This raises you up to 55 degrees, and if you want more lumbar support, there's your fourth motor here, and it raises the lumbar support an additional 3 inches. I'm gonna lower that so you can see on the camera. We're already known for having the best lumbar support, but watch what this motor does. It increases that lumbar support. You can see that increase and raise and develop and support your lower back. This is for those of you like having it in your car where you have that lumbar pillow, but those, Tamara, are bladders. And if you break the bladder, your chair no longer works in that area. This again is a motor, and the motor moves that cushioning forward so you never lose your support.
So you can see that I was following along. This is so amazing.
Yes.
It really is. And as you're looking at this and seeing all of the functionality that you have in your LaZBoy, I want you to just think about how this could be beneficial for you at home. Because the minute you sit in it, you really understand why literally LaZBoy is the first name when it comes to recliners. You can't even name another recliner by name like you can name LaZBoy.
That's true.
And the fact that we've got it for you today in all of these great colors in either the power or the manual that we will send straight to you, either over $1,000 off or over $600 off, depending on whether you're getting the power or the manual, and there's nothing else you have to do. It's just sit at home and be comfortable in your home. That's why we want you to go ahead and pick these up while we have them for you now. And as Amy and I were talking before the show, and she was saying, you could kind of hand build your own LaZBoy, but these are already ready to go for you. And I don't think there's any feature that you would want that you don't already have in here. So when it comes to sending it to you, let's talk about delivery, because that's always like top of mind.
Oh, everyone wants to know, what's this delivery going to look like? Well, the beauty of it is we're just going to place a phone call to you in 7 to 10 days. And then we work with your calendar and ours and pick the day for delivery. 30 minutes out, we call and let you know we're on the way. So if you could be if you might be shopping, you might be at work, you might be doing something around the house, you know we're on the way. We don't just kind of show up. Now, we take the box wherever you want it. So it could be downstairs for home theater, upstairs in the master or the infant suite. It could be in the main level. And then we put the chair together. You just saw on the screen, the back slides right onto the base. When you get the power, they're just a tiny few more steps. That's connecting all the motors together and then adding it to the power pack. Now, in the back, and I don't know if the jib can show, but this is the power pack back here. It is a surge protection also. So no, you don't need a power strip. No, you don't need a surge protection box. We give you over 8 feet of cord so it goes right into the wall. It has a locking connection so it won't get loosened up and unlocked from the chair. And as soon as the green light comes on, you put the batteries in the back, which we supply on the wireless remote. You're ready to sit down and use. So let me show you what that looks like in case you ever need to move the chair in your house. The back slides right on the base. These are 2 connectors. Those connect your motors together. Here we are to the power connection right into the surge protection power box and plug it into the wall. Everything that we do for power is UL certified, which is the highest certification that you can have and you want for your power supplies. So that ensures that everything is ready to go. And again, we supply the batteries for the back of your power wireless remote. Here's something else that I kind of forget to tell people. If you're buying a pair or more than, each wireless remote is automatically programmed to a chair. So I can't push a button for yours. You can't push a button for mine. They are individually programmed. If for any reason you misplace your remote in the house, inside the cradle, and I'm going to go through more of this, inside the cradle is a button. You push the button, it starts beeping until you find your remote.
Oh my gosh.
And I will tell you, this works in the other side of this studio where we are right now. So it will find it if you put it in the kitchen, or maybe you put it in the dog walked away from it, the kids in the playroom. You will find it. As soon as you do, hit the button, and then you can come right back to your chair. This is also magnetic, so it fits right in the host cradle. On the cradle itself, you also have your 2 memory buttons and your home button in the center that brings you to an upright seated position. And we have a tablet here. If you have your tablet plugged in with your USB port, it will fully charge.
Wow.
So it's not a maintenance charge, it is a full charge, and it charges very quickly.
Oh my goodness.
If for any reason you don't want the power cord showing in the back.
Yes.
This has been extremely popular. LaZBoy also offers a UL certified lithium-ion battery. This charges connecting to your chair and the power supply. It will charge in 5 to 7 hours. And then it lasts for anywhere from 3 to 10 days. Now you say, Amy, that's a 7-day gap. Why is it so long? Well, if you're getting up and down all the time, you're using the battery. But if you get up once a day, like you're watching TV in the evening and then you get up to go to bed at night, you're not using as much. Really important if you want to continue to use your reclining action in the summertime when storms, or in the wintertime when we have storms, or sometimes you just get cycled on power. Your chair is still working for you. No matter what, whether you lose power or not, you always have a chair with LaZBoy, and you always have a rocker as well.
This is, as you're listening to everything that's going into your brand new chair, I know you're thinking, wow, that's even better than I was hoping for. Yes, that's why this has been so popular. I know a lot of you, if you had a chance to catch any of the shows yesterday, a lot of these have already gone out the door. So I'm glad that we still have all 4 colors available for you in this show. I will tell you, we are live on HSN's Facebook page. So if you have questions while you're watching the presentation, for Amy when it comes to the features, or for me when it comes to how do I pay, how do I purchase, you can always ask them here on HSN's Facebook page, and we'll answer them live on air for you.
Cool. Yeah, I'm happy to talk to you.
Because this is, this is one of the kind of pieces that you're not going to buy every year or every other year. When you bring a piece of furniture into your home, particularly what you're going to be sitting in watching your favorite shows, watching the football games, and watching your movies, and watching the news and all the things, or maybe you're sleeping in it. Maybe you're taking your afternoon nap in it. Maybe you're reading the paper in it. It's going to be something that you really want to make, make a conscious decision on, because you know it's going to be with you and become a part of your home, and probably a part of your family, because everybody has, oh, that's dad's chair. Oh, that's where mom likes to sit. Maybe it's going to be, for you, it's going to be that centerpiece in your living room or your family room. We want you to have what you want. And when it comes to the James Plus recliner, all leather, fully controlled if you get the power, or if you get the manual, we'll show you how that works as well. I mean, it is going to be the piece that you fall in love with. So let me just remind you, if you're tuning in and you missed the beginning of the presentation, and you're saying, well, LaZBoy, I could buy LaZBoy in a lot of places. This, at the retail value, in the manual option, is nearly $2,000. We took over $600 off of that price. And you still have the ability to spread the payment out, and that's what FlexPay is. And you can use any major credit card, and if you do, it's $277 for 5 payments. And you still get the in-home delivery included. You're not paying extra for that. And we'll send it right on out to you. You order it today on hsn.com, or use the HSN app, or use the QR code, or you can call us, okay, and choose your color. If you're getting the powered option, let me show you the value on that, because those are the features that Amy was just going through. The powered option is nearly $3,000 at retail. Our hot deal price is over $1,000 off of that. And you still have FlexPay, which means spread the payment out with any major credit card, and it's $377. But you order it today, you'll have it delivered in a couple weeks, and you have 5 flex payments to pay it off. Now, if you have an HSN card, which thousands of you do, I've lost count as to how many thousands of people have an HSN card. Use it when you make your payment, because if you do, you can get our no-interest VIP financing for 18 months. And it's like having an 18-month flex pay. So the manual would be $76.96 on your HSN card, or the powered option would be $104.72 on your HSN card, but you still get it when you order it.
That's right.
And that's important as well. You're not waiting for it to be built or anything like that. Everything that you touch and sit on and feel is all full grain leather. And Amy, when it comes to it, you're in the darkest option, which
I
is
am.
called walnut.
I'm in the walnut. You are in the ice.
The ice, which is the lightest one, and some
Yes.
people might be afraid of that.
In just a few minutes, we're going to show you the cleaning of that and how,
Okay.
and that goes with any of the colors. But yes, you can have white furniture in your house today, where everyone used to be, you don't go in that room, you don't touch that furniture.
That's right.
You know, as my parents would say, we always called the living room the museum. It was only allowed for like Christmas, and maybe the minister would come by to visit once a year, you know, that kind of thing. But you never stepped foot in that room, and that was, my father was allowed to read the newspaper. Well, you are now owning this chair. This used to be your grandparents' chair. It used to be your parents' chairs. You're now the homeowner. You're now the renter. You get to have gorgeous furniture in your house too. And LaZBoy, as you know, is heirloom furniture. The way we make it in our plants, the limited lifetime warranty that we're able to give you, that means lifetime on the parts, mechanism, and frame for as long as you own it. All of our other warranties are found on hsn.com. This is my largest plant, and also where our research and development is found in Dayton, Tennessee.
Oh, wow.
So we are made in America, and we are proud of that we hang that American flag. We have a very minute structures that we stamp all of our own metal. We are very particular on the hardwood species that we use in our chairs. We cut our own foam, and what you saw there is not generic. We are not like other furniture companies where they cut foam and it fits everything.
Oh, okay.
Every style we make has a formula for the foam to cut its furniture. Then we tumble our Dacron 3 times, industry standards only once. This is how we test our cushions that we're getting ready to talk about, our Tempur-Pedic and our high resiliency. Then we test our frames over 100,000 cycles. So that is actually equal to over years and years of wear and tear. And then our last type of test that we do is dropping furniture in a box.
Wow.
So that when it's unboxed, we know that it's been fully packaged correctly and that it comes to your home in 100% of the right shape and size and wear and tear. This is why, again, we can give you that limited lifetime warranty. Now, Tamara, I do, before we get up and move, you are 5'6", if I remember?
5'5".
5'5". Ooh, I gave you an inch there.
Yes,
But you've
I'll
got your heels on today, and you're still kind of floating off the floor.
Right.
I'm almost 5'3". I told you in the beginning, this chair is actually built for someone that's between 5'10" and 6'2". I had Ty on yesterday with me, and he had his feet touching the ground. He's 6'2". Well, let me show you how 5'2" and 5'5" can fit in this chair.
Okay.
I want you to start with the 4th button.
Okay.
That's going to raise your headrest and let it come up to meet the back of your head just a little bit.
Okay.
Now the 4th one is the lower lumbar pillow. Push that button a little bit at a time, and as you do, watch how it moves your body till your feet are close to the ground. Now look, my foot is down on the ground. I didn't move. The chair did all the work for me. Now I want a little bit more of the back support, so I raise that headrest just a little bit more. Now look at my foot. I didn't move. The chair moved me. And so I'm 5'2", and this is how I use the chair. And if you're 6'2", you may have it, I'm going to press the home button. Now you'll see how the chair moves, and let me go back a little bit more. We're going to put the headrest down, and my fingernails get in the way of the buttons. but I can feel the lumbars now going down, the back is moving again, and so when you're 6 feet, here I go. If I sit back in the chair because the chair became uncomfortable, there's my feet off the ground again.
Yes.
So let the chair do the work for you, not you the other way around.
Yes.
You know, you don't need the pillow back here. You don't need extra padding on the sides. The chair is built and designed to give you that comfort.
I can't tell you how important that is. Because even when I'm sitting at home in my chairs or even on the sofa, I always have a pillow behind me, and it is for that lumbar support. And so now when I press the buttons like you told me,
Yes.
I mean, it's like a custom fit chair for me. And then when my 6-foot-tall husband sits in it, it'll be a custom fit chair for him as well. So that's why when you're looking at making your purchase today, you're making a purchase for full comfort for your entire body, not just one part, because it's amazing all of the dimensions that come in that need to be right in order for something to feel good. And this feels good with every press of the button, or if you're getting the manual, with every mechanism of that manual. Remember, the ice that I'm sitting in, the ice manual option is the most limited. We've got about 3 dozen remaining in the ice manual. So if that's the one you want, please don't wait until the end of the day. I do want you to get it now. We also have the walnut, which is the darker brown. We've got the navy, which is the one you see there, and the gray. We have all 4 colors in manual and in powered. The navy in manual is also getting limited, Amy.
Oh, good.
Only about 3 dozen of those remaining as well.
I like to say, put it in your cart and cash out, because this is the last leather of LaZBoy in this calendar year. And it took us 8 to 12 months to secure all the leather just to have this weekend show.
Really?
So that's how long it takes to get leather. Leather is nature's fabric, and that's why I want to go in and start talking about the cleaning. This, I want you to, I know you haven't said it yet, but let's talk about how soft it is.
I know.
What would you compare it to? You sell so many products here on HSN. What would you compare this to if you were talking about another product category in the softness of the leather?
I mean, it feels like, well, something that you would wear. It feels like something that you would snuggle up with.
That's right.
Oh my gosh.
I'm glad you said that. I was thinking how the purses, but I forget you sell leather jackets and leather this and leather skirts. This is amazing leather.
It is.
Now let's talk about, this is the ice color. This is your standard bottle of ketchup. Yes, I'm going to do this. I want you to know that you can eat in your recliner and not worry about stains and spills. Now, I'm going to get this all over me. I can guarantee it already, because you can see it's coming out. This is chocolate syrup.
Oh my goodness.
So do you want to have pizza night in your family room?
Yes.
And tell the kids they have to stay in the kitchen? Or do you want to have ice cream because the Christmas season's coming up and you're all going to have your parties with your family and around the tree and the pajamas and things? Don't worry about it. Even for your fur baby, if you love to have your fur baby sit with you, this is family friendly. All right, so this is all you're going to do for picking it up. Your basic paper towel. I don't have any kind of fancy towel that I'm using. The first thing you want to do is drag and pick up as much of the spill as you can. So there's the ketchup. Okay. But you know there's still some residue.
Yes.
Here's the chocolate syrup. And if it drags just right, I'll be able to pick it up. But if you're like in my home, extra rolls out. Okay, so you can see that's how much of it I was able to get up. Not a big deal, okay? And this is how much is left on. I'm gonna take one more swipe. But all right, now Phil, you're gonna get it on your hands, but feel how sticky it is.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So this is your normal kitchen sponge, and in that I have, it's just water with a small squirt of your basic kitchen dish cleaner. Wipe it off. Okay, the other side of the sponge, I'm going to get some of the water up. That's it. Now it's soaked. It is absolutely soaked. Come back with your dry paper towel.
Look.
Look, you can still see a little bit of the chocolate in here that was still left on the leather. One more swipe to just dry it off.
Look.
That's it.
As if it never happened.
As if it never happened. And this is why you can have your wine, you can have your coffee, you can have your tea, you can have your salsa and chips. You can have, what was it that we spilled the other day, and I'm thinking about it, and I thought, oh great, you know, how long is that gonna take? But on your leather, it literally is nothing. Also, I want people at home to understand, I can't have leather. I live in Arizona, I live in California, I live in Texas, I live in Florida. It's gonna be close to 100 today here in Florida. It's gonna be too hot. Think about your car. You have leather in your car and you get in. Is it hot? Yes, it is. But as soon as you turn the air condition on, the leather cools down.
Yes.
Leather, being nature's fabric, takes on the temperature of the room.
Okay.
So if you're in Florida and your house is set on 72, the leather will be 72.
Yes.
If it's opens the window in the fall season and your house gets to 63, it's going to feel like 63.
Okay.
It takes on the temperature of where it's sitting.
And when you see that,
Yes.
and you're saying, okay, well that makes perfect sense. Now I understand that it's as comfortable as my home temperature is comfortable. And so again, it's sort of that customized fit. We all have a temperature in our home that we feel good in, and that's what your chair is going to be as well. I love that you mentioned that. I love that you showed the fact that the chocolate, this ketchup, it's as if it never happened. So you don't have to be afraid of sitting in the chair, afraid of using the chair, or having other family members do it, because it's made to be used and loved.
That's right.
For
and
sure.
that's LaZBoy's longevity, their history of 97 years, almost 100 years. I cannot believe we're getting ready to celebrate that.
Yes.
We still make our recliners today the way the original recliner was made by our two founders. They were cousins, and they built their original recliner in a garage. Here is the manual. It comes with a 3-position locking footrest, an 18-position ratchet, giving you 54 total reclining positions, which is 53 more than anyone else out there. Underneath, we customize with wing nuts, and I'm going to show you what all of this is about in just a minute. We give you the temper response seating, we're going to show you in just a second, and our full body, unibody construction. If you think about wearing glasses and their 3 sides, if you don't upgrade to the flex in the front corners, you bend your glasses out of shape. It's the same thing with sitting in furniture. If you don't have 4 sides, you're going to flex the arms as you get in and out and crack the frame. That's where LaZBoy originally built that 4-sided construction, and how we're still made today.
That and when you say that, keeping in mind that you've got that limited lifetime warranty
That's right.
on that frame. They know how to make a chair, and they've been doing it for almost 100 years. So as you're listening and watching, you don't have to worry about stains. You don't have to worry about using. You don't have to worry about the colors or anything.
That's right.
All of the reasons to pick this up. Now, when it comes to comfort, so the way it's to construct is it is important. You were talking about the foam.
Right, so this is our high resiliency foam. You saw in that factory footage, we were putting weights on, okay? They were putting the weights on the high resiliency foam and weights on the temper response. Look at the difference, how my hand goes down and pops up, and then here it goes down and sinks. This is the high resiliency. This is a cue ball, so everybody knows how much it weighs. I really need to bring a lacrosse ball because they're heavier.
Okay.
But this is you when you sit down. It's the plop. It's what we call a plop, and that accepts your body weight right away. Well, we're adding on top of that, and this is a custom order feature already built into these chairs, is the temper response. So there's this cue ball, and it drops. Now I'm going to ask you to push that down into the foam. Watch it disappear.
Yeah.
Now it's going to compass around your hand. Look how this foam fits perfectly around your hand, but it's fully supported all the way around. Now release your hand and watch the ball come up. This is what happens. Now see the divot? Can you see how it's still around the cue ball? Let me lift it and you'll see that divot come back up. Now it's perfectly flush. So not only do you have the comfort of the leather, the comfort of the built of the recliner and what we put inside, but now you have the marriage of Tempur-Pedic and LaZBoy coming together after over 5 years of science and engineering to bring a mattress down to the size of a seat cushion. It goes all the way from the back of the seat all the way to the toes. So here's that yellow area is our high resiliency foam. Very responsive. And then the temper response is now on the surface. That gives you customized seating. So the other thing I want us to do is you put your hand there.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my hand here, and we're gonna push in this foam.
Okay.
On this side, okay? Because we have both body weights and both of our pushing strength is different. And I'm using my left hand because I'm not left-handed. Look how the foam comes up around each of our fingers. Our hands are almost disappearing.
Right.
This is your hip flexors. This is your lower lumbar. This is your what's the big bone here?
The femur?
The femur. That's the, thank you. That's the femur. That's the calf. That's the ankle. This is supporting everything. And then as you come up, you saw, there's that big bone. Now we bring it up and it comes back. And this is giving you personalized, customized seating for each person that sits down and then stands up. It's ready for the next person.
This is your chair. It is. It just is. And I just want to remind you, we're going to take a quick break, but I want to give you a perfect opportunity right now to go to hsn.com or the app or use the QR code and pick yours up. Ice, navy, walnut, or gray in manual or in the powered option. We've been spending time talking about the powered. When we come back, we're going to dive into the manual option, so hang out with us.
For Jay King, every day is a new adventure. He travels the globe to bring you his mind finds and exotic jewelry collection. Discover brilliant gems and exquisite pieces you can only find here at HSN.
The G by Giuliana woman is a woman who is a true fashionista. We firmly believe that every woman deserves to feel confident, beautiful, and comfortable. High-end fashion for the everyday woman.
Glad that you are starting your day with us here at HSN. We're talking LaZBoy. This is your new LaZBoy. It's called the James Recliner. It's leather. It's beautifully designed. The cushion, the comfort, the softness. This is the manual option. We also have the power option. Let me show you the colors again, and do not be afraid of ice, because if you miss the stain presentation, we'll show you that again, but you don't have to worry about eating, spilling on this one. This is ice, very popular and very limited now in the manual option. We have the navy, again, all leather, all full grain leather. This is walnut if you want it to go a little bit deeper and darker, and we have it for you in gray as well. Amy Salm again is joining us with LaZBoy, and now we're going to talk about the manual option. Feels just exactly the same.
It does. You can't tell you're not in a power or a manual until you look at the sides.
Okay.
And on the side is where we have the arc handle. Now this is a custom order feature. So we talked about the power. The leather is a custom order feature. The TEMPURResponse is a custom order feature. The coffee finish all the way in the bottom on the rocker runners is an upgrade and a custom order feature. Gosh. Let's see, the handle. This is the arc handle for the manual custom order feature. Now look at the very tip of it here. And this is really important for everybody to see. We're gonna get in nice and close, right here in the tip. There we go, thank you so much. That is for the index finger. We've designed it for the index finger. So it's a single finger operation. Most people think, oh, I've got a handle at home. I'm supposed to grab it like this and then pull and then twist and pull again. Well, you can, but we designed this so you don't have to. Why? Because then you start giving stress on the elbow and your shoulder area. So with that single finger open for one locking footrest. Here's the second locking footrest and the third. Now you're hearing a lot of clicking, right? Yes. That is on purpose because each one of those locking areas are now locked in place. So look, I can't get that to lower. Now we're both sloping downhill. Put one leg to the side and push off. That is all that extra clicking is the ratchet system. And the chair leg rest comes to where it should for your body weight and size. So can I get it to go back a little bit more? I can, but I have to really work at it because the chair knows this is where I should be for my body weight and size. Oh. Then when you recline back, there's the 66 inches, the same in the power. And as you sit up, look what happens. The back comes with you so you never lose lumbar support.
This is, wait a minute. Cool? I'm telling you right now, you could sleep right here.
Yes, you could.
You could sleep right here. You will never see the end of a movie. You'll never see the end of a football game. That's okay. You'll be so comfortable, you won't care. This is fantastic.
I know. Now, we talked about, just a quick second as I said it, for your body weight and size. All LaZBoy recliners are tested to 300 pounds. It doesn't mean you stop at 300. That's just our testing weight factor when you saw that factory footage. Now, the other thing is all the clicking that you hear means your chair is working. Now, here's what it's gonna sound like when you close it. Okay, you're gonna hear a really big click. That means everything just unlocked. Okay. Now, because on hsn.com, and I like to watch the reviews after we've had a show, people have said, my chair's broken, it's clicking. Probably from the time you saw our demonstration to the time that you got delivery, you forgot. That means your chair's working.
Right.
So let's do it again just so you can hear it. 1 is the first locking position, 2, and then 3. And then if you don't want to put your foot on the ground, just lean back. Look what happens. The chair comes right back to where you were supposed to be. There's that full recline again. And what I love is as you sit up, the back comes with you. If you want this to move a little slower or move it a little quicker when you're moving around, underneath are wing nuts, what I call the golden wing nuts. You loosen or tighten those and it gives you customized seating. Now, inside here, you still have all the TEMPURResponse.
Okay.
So you're getting that customized seating. Let me show you what I mean by that. Push your hand down. You can see how it's shaping around my hand. And then when I get up, it comes back to shape as well.
Okay, so let me just remind you, because I know as you were watching this, you're thinking, oh, I love the power, but maybe the manual is gonna be better for me. A lot of you are loving the manual. The manual on FlexPay is $277, okay? $277, and you have what will feel like your own custom recliner. So if that's what you want, maybe you're planning to put it in a place that you don't have access to an outlet, but you still want the comfort of your recliner, then get the manual. It's really that simple. Do not be afraid of the clicks because that's how they were designed. The clicks let you know that it's working properly. And just remember that. I know when you get it home, you're gonna say, oh, I wasn't expecting it. There you go. So you know how it's working. And it really kind of conforms to your body. Look at this. I'm not doing anything. I'm just getting comfortable. If when you get comfortable, it requires you putting pillows and everything else, then there is a better way. I'm just getting comfortable just like I am. Thank you, LaZBoy. Let me just remind you, we took over $600 off of the retail value on this. So if you are going to get this LaZBoy in particular somewhere else, you'd be paying almost $2,000. That's over $600 more than our price today. Not only do we have FlexPay, which means you can spread the payment out, make it more comfortable for you. If you use your HSN card to get the 18-month VIP financing, it's $76 on a FlexPay, and you're not paying more. You're just paying it easier. It's really as simple as that. That's the manual option. Again, if you want the powered option, we've got that for you as well. The flex payment is $377. If you shop with your HSN card, it's only just over $100 on your HSN card for all of this customability. Is that a word, customability?
We just made it one.
I love it, I love it.
We just made it one.
Customizable. I love that you're showing what we're actually sitting on and feeling.
So what I want to show is there's that high resiliency foam, and here's the TEMPURResponse foam. Again, watch how I can even manipulate it. This is how soft it is, and then the recovery when you get up. What I wanted to show you is where is that found in the chair? First of all, our competition would start anything they do as a special foam, but remember, they do not sell TEMPURResponse. We are the only company that partners with Tempur-Pedic. So their foam might start here where the back is. Well, what happens when you recline? Now you've got nothing special here, but you still have your body in the chair. LaZBoy actually starts that all the way back here where you don't even see it because the body eventually rests back here. Then we bring this all the way through to the very tip and underneath. You can still feel it underneath here. So that's how much you're getting, not only the width, but the length of the seat all the way down past the feet. So when you are reclined, you get all the support that we want you to have and the comfort. The other thing I like to point out, you saw in that factory footage that we cut our own foam to fit each style separately, not a generic that fits all styles. We don't stop the foam here. We actually take the foam all the way to the back. So if you can feel back here on the top, feel the foam that we have. I'm going to move your hand for you, right back here.
Yes.
On the top, okay?
Okay.
The companies stop, other companies stop it here.
Oh my.
We take it all the way back. Why do we do that? Because when you are sitting in the chair, where's your elbow? Put your arm down. Where's your elbow?
It's
back.
right there.
It's back there.
Oh my gosh.
So to us, that is just as important as when you're sitting up. That's where you're going to be sitting the most of the time, is reclining. So we want to give you all of that comfort all the time.
This is why it feels like a bed. This is why it feels so good. And to be honest, all of your furniture should feel that way, but most of it doesn't. 99.9% of it doesn't feel as good as what you're gonna feel when you sit here. I will just remind you, when you're ordering, after you place your order, what's gonna happen is in a few days, you're gonna get a phone call, and that's gonna be the delivery company that's gonna schedule your delivery so that you know when your LaZBoy is coming. And we've got in-home delivery, white glove delivery, which means they'll even take it upstairs.
We'll take it upstairs because that's where your master bedroom and maybe it's the nursery. We'll take it down to the basement because a lot of LaZBoy's customers buy more than one with their budget allows you to do so because they like to make it a home theater. Or of course the main floor. So then you tell us what your room of choice is. You saw that the guys unpackage it. We're gonna put the back onto the base, and then you sit down and start using your traditional manual handle, or you have the power and all we do is connect the 3 connections, and you put the batteries in your wireless remote and you're ready to program your favorite reclining position. And then again, anytime you need to get up, you press the home button, it comes right back to this rocking position. I never really talk much about the rocker, but I will right this second because there is nothing like it. If I sit down, you know, a lot of rockers, you just kind of have to start rocking, right?
Right.
You put your body weight in it and watch what happens with LaZBoy's chairs. Even the way we design our rocker base and our rocker rails, look how it just slowly starts moving for you. That's your very first step of relaxation.
What is it about a rocker that is, I mean, literally from the day we were born?
It's true because mom moved and it rocks us, and so that's what we're used to even up to adulthood. That is the first step. The first step, of course, is sitting down and having that, this is so comfortable, and the leather is so soft. But then you start the rocking rhythm and the whole stress of your day begins to kind of start at the shoulders and just get you so nice and comfortable, and it's just it's pure joy to have this much relaxation.
That's why we're so happy to have LaZBoy for you here at HSN. We know that you know, for a lot of us, maybe your life used to be really busy, but maybe it's slowed down a little bit for a variety of reasons. And when you have your comfort time, you want it to truly be comfortable. And sometimes we kind of just fall in a rut and sit in the same old chair that we always have, knowing it's not as comfortable as it should be because our body has changed over the years. So it's nice when you have not only a company that's been making recliners and chairs for our entire lifetime.
That's true.
Literally, there's not a day has gone by since we've opened our eyes that LaZBoy has not been making chairs and recliners. And the one that they've made for you today is waiting for you to claim it. If you want this beautiful walnut color, you can pick it up. We brought it in the most in walnut, but we also have gray, and we have the navy blue, and we have the ice color, which is the lightest option. And we've got them for you at either over $600 off, which is what the manual is, or over $1,000 off, which is what the powered option is, of what you would find it out there at retail. Full grain leather. So if you could build your perfect chair, Amy, I'm gonna come over to you. If you could build your perfect chair, it would be a rocker that you could easily control, whether manually or with power, that is as comfortable behind your head as it is behind your shoulders and your back and your lower back and your hips and your knees and your calves and beyond. That is full, I mentioned full grain leather, but so soft to the touch, but durable as well, that has that warranty that's really gonna last you your lifetime. That is also affordable in a way that FlexPay and HSN makes it affordable for you, and that you don't even have to set up. They will deliver it straight to your home. They will put it where you want it to be, and they will take away all of the boxing and the packaging and everything, and all you have to do is sit down in your brand new LaZBoy. So go ahead and pick yours up. I'm gonna go over to Amy so that you can see more about the features, but you can call us, you can shop on hsn.com, you can use the HSN app, or you can use that QR code. Now, just keeping in mind that we've got only about 10 more minutes left in this show, and then only 1 more hour today, and then we won't have this option again. Well, I don't know if we're gonna have it again.
Not leather options.
Oh gosh, so this is the only leather.
This is the only leather. We're finishing out the year. This coming weekend, not today, but next weekend is Labor Day weekend.
Yes.
One of the biggest furniture shopping weekends of the year. Now, again, you can go on to LaZBoy.com and do some comparison if you want to build your chair. You have to make sure you build it with this right leather. You have to make sure you build it with the power if you're getting the power unit, with the coffee finish, with the nickel handle if you're doing the manual, the Tempur-Pedic. All those bells and whistles have to come together. Then in the furniture industry, there's delivery added on top of it. Anywhere from, in standard in the furniture industry, not just LaZBoy, but standard in the furniture industry starts around 100 and can go all the way up to almost 3.5, right?
Wow.
That's a lot of money. Also, if you don't like your chair on HSN.
Yeah, you can send it back. We have our 30-day return policy.
We don't have, because of our partnership, we don't have a restocking fee.
Yeah.
But at furniture stores, your restocking fee can be almost half the price of your chair.
I did not know that.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my gosh.
Standard in the furniture industry, a restocking fee can be as much as half the price of your furniture.
So you would still be paying for something that you don't want and no longer have.
Correct. And when you custom order, it's usually 6 to 8 weeks. Leather is longer. It took us almost a year to get all of this leather just to have the show this weekend.
Wow.
You're gonna have yours in about 21 days.
Oh my gosh. Football season starting.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, kind of cozy season is starting. This is the time I want you to do it. In our last couple of minutes, I want to show you again, because in our homes are not always neat and perfect all the time.
That's
we
right.
get messy.
Oh boy, do we? I know I do.
I know I do.
There's your T for Tamara.
Yes.
I'm gonna let you do the work this time.
Okay.
All right, so you're gonna clean that up.
Okay, so this is
Just
ketchup.
Remember, drag and try to lift.
Okay.
Just a standard paper towel, nothing fancy about it.
Okay. You can see that.
Here's my little trash can.
I got the bulk of it. And then
The same with the chocolate syrup.
and this is regular, just
And
paper towel.
you, ladies and gentlemen, you know what chocolate syrup does. It's runny and goopy and.
Look at that.
Yep.
We'll get a little bit more. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Right in the little trash area.
And then?
This is your normal kitchen sponge and just a tiny little bit of dishwashing liquid with water.
Okay.
That's it.
This is it.
That's it.
Side to side, up and down,
yep.
because you've got grain in the leather.
That's right.
All
and
right.
then take your dry one and just give it a nice wipe down.
And this, I'm going like slower just so that we can see it on camera, but you could have done this in half the amount of seconds that it took me to do this.
That's it.
And guess what? Not sticky, it's all clean, and you're ready to go. And
there's-
this is the lightest option
That's right.
as well.
This is our ice color. The same properties are in gray, in walnut, and
Yes.
navy, but we know this makes a statement by showing up on the light color.
And just to let you know, Amy's done this now twice during this show. You had shows yesterday. You used the exact
Yes, I did.
same piece.
Yes,
So
I
it's
did.
the same tomato-based, chocolate-based stain in the same spot over and over, and it's still you don't even, it's gone.
That's right.
It's not settling in there. So no worries.
And I've still got chocolate on my fingers too, it's on the table. All right, high resiliency foam. This is what LaZBoy puts in their furniture every single day. This is what accepts you sitting down and gives you wonderful layer of comfort. But because of our partnership with Tempur-Pedic, we are the only company, it took us over 5 years to develop the right seat cushion, their scientists, our engineers, to give you the formula that allows you to have personalized comfort when you sit down. This is supporting everything around your spine, your hip flexors, your tibula, or the fibula. Fibula.
Both of them.
You know, I'm going to get them all in there, right?
The femur.
Yeah, the femur, thank you. We're going to just name them all. I'm not going to medical school, right? But look how the cue ball just disappears. Imagine this is your body, and then when you get up,
look at that.
Foam recovers, and you've always been supported, even down to that final little divot. I love showing that little divot.
Yes.
Because you don't realize, you think, oh, it's done. Nope, it still has a little tiny crevice that has to come up.
Oh, wow.
This is your joints being fully supported, your muscles, your ligaments, your tendons, and I can't tell you how many people do convalesce in LaZBoy. And you want to make sure, like HSN is an authorized LaZBoy dealer. You know, you said it, people, LaZBoy, LaZBoy, LaZBoy. That is the name you've known because we're almost 100 years old. If you go into a store that's not authorized LaZBoy and you ask for a LaZBoy, they're going to show you a recliner.
Right. The funny thing is, we talk about LaZBoy by name. You can't name another recliner, and because for over 100 years, LaZBoy has literally been setting the standard. So if you want the ice, this is the one that Amy just spilled chocolate sauce and ketchup on over and over again, and it came through. So if you want this ice color, please do it. If you want the navy, look at this, look how rich. And if you want the navy, we only have 30 remaining in the manual option. And it's this one, as you can see. So if you want that navy, please don't wait. This is the walnut. This is the one we have the most of because it's that color that most of us will bring into our home. So we would really, wanted to make you aware that we've got these available in that walnut. This one is the gray. I think this is fantastic as well. And if you like this gray, it's that really beautiful gray that even if you have lighter gray walls or deeper gray in places, it's really gonna blend beautifully. And this is that gray manual. Let me just remind you, any of these that you see right here with the manual, over $600 off the retail value. That's what we've got now, and that's our sale price, which means it's not always gonna be that, but we do have it for you this weekend, today, right now. And if you